So that's brilliant, and that's what they try to not let us do because Irish pubs where you just sing and laugh and stuff. I mean, that song right there shows you that the neoconservatives are communists. They're communists, and that's why it's so funny because it's so true, and it's been sitting there the whole time. Let's analyze this. We got to analyze this. I want to just show you like what he does. If you guys want to help me write comedy, I'm gonna. This is a great way to kind of just review what makes something funny. I really enjoy that type of stuff. So let's just go through it. It's short. All right.
Oh, my name is Irving Crystal, and my son, his name is Bill. In my youth I followed Trotsky, and in truth I follow him still.
That's a setup, you know, because everyone knows who Bill Crystal is, neocon. And then his dad, a hat. Like saying Irving or Irvin or whatever is obviously hat-like. So he's setting up the whole thing. And he followed Trotsky, and he follows him still. I mean, you get it. That isn't a punchline yet. I'll show you. Hang on.
But to call yourself a Bolshevik would fill the world with dread. So please don't call me a commie, call me a neocon instead.
That's so funny because it's just so true. They rebranded. They were literally Bolsheviks, and they just started calling themselves neoconservatives. And moron Christians like the Steven Crowder types are like, those words are different words. We hate communism. And that's why I can't stand how dumb they are. I didn't even pay attention to politics. And by the way, I'm not calling Christians morons. I'm calling a group of Christians that are literally morons. You could say, like, the people that claim their savior is burning in a lake of piss. These Christians are currently giving up all their freedom, all their wealth, all their ability to have families to serve them because of words. Because one of the reasons I focus so much on word wizardry and stuff is because it's literally imprisoning people. They just don't have bars. Neocom. Oh, that's great rhetoric, board troll. Neocommie. A neocom. That's great. Yeah, the J words simply, you know, how funny is it that I'll say nigger, but I won't say Jew. I'll be like, well, I mean, you got your niggers and you got your J words. We can't say Jew. It's too vulgar. It's just so dumb. I won't play any of their games. And now do you see why I don't say N-word? It's because words imprison people. It's like the very people that Steven Crowder has those shirts like, socialism is for fags or socialism is for figs, right? That he serves communists. He's serving communists. He's getting paid by communists. I'll show you real quick. Blaze TV, which is a devil's tail on the B, is owned by Israel 365. Zionism is nothing more than a rebranding of Bolshevism. It's all it is. It's world control, world dominance. And so when you hear Steven Crowder and stuff say that, and so with that simple joke, 15 years of programming dies. Why do you think comedians are seen as so threatening? Why do you think the city of Buford won't let me perform because blah, blah, but yet they'll have Andrew Dice Clay perform in the same stage or like, an LGBT performance? It's because that doesn't threaten the narrative. I do. E. Michael Jones threatens it because a simple, true joke destroys the entire thing. It's like, don't call us Bolsheviks, call us neocons, neoconservative. It means communist. That's all it means. We are a new world order, and America is the military wing of Israel. London is the bankers, and the Vatican is the religion. By the way, not knocking Catholics, obviously. Look at what I'm right now promoting. E. Michael Jones is the Catholic. But it's just governmentally what I just said is true. You have the city of London as its own nation state. Washington, D.C. is its own nation state. and the Vatican is its own nation state, and it's globalism. But the Catholics themselves and the church are not bad at all. In fact, they've been taken over by devils. Ted Cruz, more like Ted Jews, right? And so, where's the revolution going to be? It's just going to be in little pubs like where E. Michael Jones is right now. It's not violence. It's in jokes with buddies. That's all it is. All right, let's watch a little more.
Yes, we are the neoconservatives. We rule the world, says I. And that dumb goy we call Georgie Boy doesn't understand how or why.
It's so true. It's so true, man. It's like the people that we think are in control are their pets. You know, because it's a racial thing. If you're not racially one of these people, you're never in. And that's why just adding the O to Hannity is so brilliant. Let's watch that again.
Oh, we're marching into Syria. The fun has just begun. Comrade Trotsky would be proud to be known as a neocon. To keep the goyim pacified, we're watching their TV.
So true, right? They keep us that just entertainment, just mind control. You just keep watching the TVs coming out of Hollywood, to not ask any questions. And when he just simply adds the O to Hannity is why it's so funny, because it's been hiding in plain sight. His name's Hannity. It's O Hannity. Listen.
We let them watch them Irishmen like Sean O'Hannity.
Just adding the O was so funny because it's always been there. Just his name's O'Hannity.
Bill O'Reilly and Chris Matthews, they can lick our boots and sigh, but to run the New World Order, no dumb Irish need apply.
Okay, so see, he's driving that joke right there. He's a talented comedian, literally, because it's he's setting up the music of this, and I don't mean music as the thing he's playing in his hand. The music of the tone. He's like doing something very delicate, and then he drives it. You know, sometimes when people say that I'm just yelling or spiraling, and by people I mean bots or J words, it's when you start driving it. Once you have someone, once you have their attention, once you start driving it, they can't stop but laugh and more laugh and more laugh and more laugh. And once you have them, it's just ba 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 ba. It's probably like with fighting. You know, once you have someone on the ground, you can just keep pounding on them. Except it's like the nice version. It's like you're giving them joy, joy, joy. Like when he says no Irish need apply, he's referencing a hard time in the Irish population in America, and you get why it's funny. But listen to the rhythm of it. He's like, oh Hannity, you know, and then da 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 da, and then it. He could literally say gibberish, and people would still laugh because that timing is so good.
Bill O'Reilly and Chris Matthews, they can lick our boots and sigh.
Right here,
to run the New World Order, no dumb Irish need apply. David Frum can excommunicate the paleos from National Review. For to be a neoconservative means to be one of a chosen few. Oh,
that might not have hit in the crowd because I don't know if they understood that was a joke about the hats, because they believe they're the chosen few. That could have been an audience misread. I don't know though. That's just my thought, because I found that to be quite funny.
We're marching into Syria. The fun has just begun. Comrade Trotsky would be proud to be known as a neocon. Hammurabi's tablets got busted during the looting in Iraq. But we're marching into Syria behind George Bush's back. They've got weapons of mass destruction, and
this is the home run. This is the home run here. They got Mustangs because he hasn't specified what they is. It's just so well written. Just listen.
Hussein. They got weapons of mass destruction. Oh, repeat once more the refrain.
Listen.
They got weapons of mass destruction. Oh, believe me. Oh, believe. If you want.
See how he's stringing it along, and then now instead of driving it home, he's going delicate. Watch. So he's been saying they. He's not specifying who they is. And then right at the punchline to change, because comedy's all about changing it up. Instead of going, no Irish need apply, now he's going to go, in Tel Aviv. Just watch.
Shooting in Iraq, but we're marching into Syria behind George Bush's back.
Okay, so now he's going to establish a they, and he's going to set up a misdirect where the joke is about how they say they're weapons of mass destruction several times. It's the thing they keep saying that isn't true. But the big joke, he lets it draw out for 2 full verses. Listen.
They've got weapons of mass destruction, and they got them from Saddam Hussein. They've got weapons of mass destruction. Oh, repeat once more the refrain. They got weapons of mass destruction. Oh, believe me. Oh, believe.
Delicate, watch.
If you want to know just where they are, they're hidden in Tel Aviv.
Boom!
Oh, we're marching into Syria. The fun has just begun. Comrade Trotsky would be proud to be known as a neocon.
Absolutely wonderful.
So that's just so well done.